Welcome y'all to another one of Guided Tour. We're looking at puzzle 361, that 9x9 release this very evening. We're going to load her up and get started. Now, generally I talk about quartering these puzzles and figuring out where you want to work first. And that's a lot to be said about wanting to work down here in the southeast. It's just a matter of how we get there. And I think how we can get there is from northwest to northeast to southeast. But even before that, in this quick survey, I see just all these fours. Look at these fours. Watch them fall. Only one place left for a 4 in this line. Only one place left for a 4 in this line. And that just seems like a really good start to me. And let's go back to what I was saying about starting here in the northwest. Like that has to be a 3 and it has to be a 2, right? And this has 1 through 3, but it's a 4 length, so there's a 4. And then we get this whole column as well. Or this whole upper column as well. And as the 4 swept over, the 3 sweep over. And I just want to keep on going down. I mean, like that's a 1, if I could hit a 1. That's a 2, and that's a 1. And that's a 4, and there's only one place left for a 3 there. That's all very useful, but it really sets up R8. R8 is the important part of the puzzle, I think. You get this 1-2 pair here. And after you have the 1-2 pair, and you have a 3 in the line, with this 4, this has to be a 5. And with this 4 and 5, this has to be a 6. And after the 1-2 pair, you're left with 4, 8, and 9. Well, that's got to be 8. That's got to be 9. That's got to be 4. And that just seems like a really nice start using the baseline technique to solve R8. Over here, same sort of baseline thing. 5 length, you see 1 through 4. 6 length, you see 1 through 6. You're left with a 7-8 pair. Now, let's look at these 9s again. There's only one place left for a 9 up in R1, sorry. And after this, with that 8 there's only one place left for an 8, which of course makes that a 7. Also up here in R1, that's the only place for that 7. And if we look across, there's only one place for an 8 now in R2. We're left with 4, 5, and 6. But 4 and 6 are gone. You can't fit a 6 there. And that gives us a 4 and 5 behind it as well. Sorry about that little jump. The screen does that sometimes. All right, so now we're left with 1, 2, 3, 5. That sees 1, 2, 3. And that sees 1 and 3. And there's a 1, and there's a 2. Whoops, sorry. There's a... What have I done? There's a 3, and there's a 1. I inverted them. And there's a 1. And there's a 5. Well, away from that glitch, when you see the 1 going down, you get the 2 and the 1 and the 2 and the 1 and the 2 we had set before. Coming back to this to finish it, it's got a 6 and a 5. This only has 2 left. There's 7 and 8. Easy enough to solve. This has got, it's got 3 left. It's 2, 3, 6, but 2 and 6 are up there. Can't fit a 6 there. This is left with, 2 and 3, well, they're forced apart, just like the 1 and 5 are forced apart. This has got to be a 3, 1 and 2, well, they got to be forced apart there. This is a 3 limit, sees 1 and 3, it has to go like this, 2, 3, and 1. We're left with 5, we're left with 7, we're left with 6. And that is one way to solve 1 up 361. Just some sweeping 4s at the beginning. A lot like Missile Command, and then later we had some 3s that go, and all this is basically to set up the baselines on R8 and C9, which really sort of open up the puzzle, make it fun to solve, I think. If you're here because you had questions or difficulties, I hope this video helped, really. If you still have questions, leave a comment. I try and be pretty responsive there, and we'll help you out as best I can. Like if you like the video, share, subscribe. Appreciate you watching these. We'll see you on another evening. Thanks. Bye.